Tonight we're stepping back in time, not to a battlefield or a royal court, but to a place of surprising tranquility and communal cleansing, the public baths of the Ottoman Empire. Imagine for a moment a world where personal hygiene wasn't a solitary, hurried affair, but a leisurely, almost ritualistic social event. You're not just scrubbing away the day's grime. You're engaging in a multi-sensory experience designed to soothe the body and calm the mind. Think steam, warm water, skilled hands, and the gentle hum of conversation. It's a far cry from your quick shower before work, isn't it? In fact, you probably wouldn't survive the sheer relaxation without drifting off. So before you get comfortable, take a moment to like the video and subscribe, but only if you genuinely enjoy what I do here. And as you settle in, let me know in the comments where you're listening from and what time it is for you right now. Now dim the lights, maybe turn on a fan for that soft background hum, and let's ease into tonight's journey together. You find yourself standing at the threshold of a grand domed building, its exterior a symphony of smooth stone and intricate tilework. The air around you is already warmer, a faint scent of rosewater and something earthy, perhaps cypress, beginning to tease your senses. This isn't just any building. This is a public hammam, a sanctuary of steam and serenity, a cornerstone of Ottoman life. You push open a heavy wooden door, the sound muffled by the thick walls, and step into the kaimkin, the changing room. The first thing that strikes you is the light. It filters in through small, high windows, softened by the steam that already permeates the air, creating an almost ethereal glow. The ceiling arches high above, a testament to architectural grace. Around the perimeter are comfortable divans, plush with cushions, where other patrons are already relaxing, wrapped in fine cotton towels called pestimals. The atmosphere is hushed, a gentle murmur of voices punctuated by the occasional splash of water from deeper within the bath. You're handed your own pestimal, a striped, absorbent cloth, along with a pair of wooden clogs called nailin. These aren't just for fashion. The floors can get quite slippery, and the clogs elevate your feet from the sometimes scalding hot tiles. As you expertly, or perhaps less expertly, tie your pestimal around your waist, you notice the intricate patterns woven into the fabric, a subtle mark of quality and status. You might even chuckle to yourself, wondering if anyone ever tried to wear their pestimal as a turban. It's certainly a tempting thought given the luxurious feel of the fabric. Historians still debate the exact origins of the hammam tradition in the Ottoman Empire. While clearly influenced by Roman and Byzantine bathhouses, the Ottomans developed their own unique rituals and architectural styles. Some scholars argue that the hammam became even more central to communal life due to Islamic emphasis on ritual purity, leading to its widespread adoption and sophisticated evolution. Others suggest it was simply a logical continuation of an existing bathing culture, adapted to local customs and aesthetics. Whatever its precise genesis, the hammam quickly became an indispensable part of urban life, a place where business was conducted, gossip exchanged, and friendships forged. It was, in many ways, the original social network, but with a lot more soap. With your pestimal securely fastened and your nail-in clattering softly on the marble, you follow the gentle flow of air and sound deeper into the hammam. You pass through an arched doorway, leaving the kaimkin behind, and enter the sagakluk, or the cool room. This is a transitional space, designed to gradually acclimate your body to the increasing heat. The air here is still warm, but not yet steamy, and you might see individuals lingering, cooling down after their bath, or simply preparing themselves mentally for the experience ahead. The walls are adorned with beautiful Iznik tiles, their vibrant blues and greens depicting intricate floral patterns. You might even spot a tiny, almost hidden, bird motif among the swirling vines, a whimsical touch added by a craftsman centuries ago. It's a subtle reminder that even in a place of utility, beauty was paramount. As you stand in the saga cluck, you become aware of the gentle sounds that fill the space, the distant murmur of voices, the soft gurgle of water, and the rhythmic drip 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 from a hidden faucet. It's a symphony of tranquility, designed to soothe your senses even before the main event. You might even catch a whiff of a subtle, sweet perfume, a personal scent carried by one of the bathers. It adds another layer to the sensory experience, a delicate counterpoint to the more dominant aromas of steam and soap. This gradual introduction to the hammam's environment is key to its relaxing effect. You're not being plunged into an extreme heat. Instead, you're being gently coaxed into a state of readiness. It's like dipping your toe in the pool before diving in, only the pool is made of steam and warm marble. The next step in your journey through the hammam is the iliklik, or the warm room. Here, the temperature begins to rise noticeably and the humidity increases. This is where your body truly starts to relax, your pores begin to open, and the everyday tensions begin to melt away. The iliklik is often used for a pre-wash, a gentle rinsing off before the more intense heat of the main bath. You might find small basins, called kurnas, carved from marble, with brass taps spilling warm water. You scoop the water with a copper bowl, known as a taz, and pour it over yourself, a soft sigh escaping your lips as the warmth envelops you. It's a simple act, yet profoundly satisfying, preparing your skin for the deeper cleansing to come. You might even notice the intricate carvings around the kurnas, delicate floral designs that speak of the Ottoman artisan's incredible skill and attention to detail, even in utilitarian objects. One could spend an hour just admiring the artistry. A surprising historical fact about Ottoman bathhouses is their role in social stratification. While public hammams were accessible to all, there were often separate sections for men and women, and even within those, certain hours or dedicated rooms might be reserved for specific social classes, or even for bridal parties. Wealthy individuals might also have private hammams within their own estates, but even they frequented public ones for the social interaction. This highlights that the hammam was not just about cleanliness. It was a complex social institution, a microcosm of Ottoman society. It's like a VIP section at a spa, but with more steam and less champagne. As you feel your muscles loosening, the gentle heat working its magic, you contemplate the sheer number of hammams that must have existed across the vast Ottoman Empire. Every major city, every bustling town, would have had multiple public baths, each serving its local community. Imagine the logistics involved in supplying all that water and fuel for heating, day in and day out. It's a testament to the sophistication of Ottoman urban planning and infrastructure. And to think, we complain about a hot water shortage for 5 minutes. You step through another arched doorway, the air growing noticeably thicker, heavier with steam, and the sounds of the hammam intensifying slightly. You have now entered the hararet, the hot room, the very heart of the bathhouse experience. This is where the true cleansing and relaxation takes place. The hararet is typically a large, central chamber, often topped with a grand dome dotted with small, star-shaped openings that allow slivers of light to pierce through the steam, creating a magical, almost otherworldly atmosphere. The floor is made of heated marble, and you can feel the warmth radiating up through your nailin, a pleasant sensation that seeps into your very bones. The air is thick with moisture, so much so that visibility is somewhat limited, giving the space a sense of intimacy despite its size. The heat isn't oppressive, but rather a comforting embrace, coaxing your pores to open and your muscles to relax further. You might find several kurnas strategically placed around the hararet, each with its own steady stream of warm water. The sound of water splashing into these basins, combined with the soft echoes of hushed conversations, creates a soothing auditory backdrop. You might even hear the gentle clink of a taz against marble, a rhythmic counterpoint to the steady flow of water. It's a symphony of relaxation, subtly encouraging you to let go of any remaining tension. You find an empty kurna and settle beside it, scooping warm water over yourself with your taz. The water feels incredibly soft against your skin, almost silken, a sensation intensified by the humid air. You close your eyes for a moment, letting the warmth permeate your body. This is where the telak, the bath attendant, comes into play. You might spot them moving gracefully through the steam, identifiable by their short, practical pestimals and confident demeanor. They are the masters of the hammam ritual, skilled in the art of scrubbing and massage. You signal to one, perhaps with a subtle nod or a raised hand, and they approach with a deferential yet professional air. The telak begins by pouring more warm water over you, a gentle preparation for the deep cleansing to come. Then they take out a keys, a coarse, woven mitt made from natural fibers, typically goat hair or silk. This is not your average loofah. This is a serious exfoliating tool. The telak begins to scrub your skin with firm, rhythmic strokes. At first, it might feel a little rough, but quickly you realize the satisfying effectiveness of the keys. Layers of dead skin begin to roll off, surprisingly visible on the surface of your skin. It's a strangely gratifying process, witnessing the physical removal of impurities, almost as if you're shedding an old skin, ready for a fresh start. You might even joke internally, well, that's certainly more effective than my shower brush at home. This deep exfoliation is a core part of the hammam routine, leaving your skin incredibly smooth and soft. It's a sensation that lingers long after you've left the bath. The telak works meticulously, moving from your arms to your legs, your back, and your chest, ensuring every inch of your skin is thoroughly cleansed. You simply lie back or sit upright, whatever position is most comfortable, and let them work their magic. It's a completely passive experience, allowing for total surrender to the moment. This is probably the closest you'll get to being a pampered sultan, without the actual sultaning. A quirky tidbit about hammams is their use in matchmaking. Families would often bring their eligible daughters to the hammam, not just for cleanliness, but for prospective mothers-in-law to discreetly observe their potential future daughters-in-law. The theory was that in the revealing environment of the hammam, one could gauge a woman's character, health, and even her temperament. It was a rather ingenious, if slightly invasive, way to assess a bride's suitability, far removed from formal introductions. You can imagine the subtle glances and whispered conversations, all under the guise of shared relaxation. Perhaps there were even hammam consultants who specialized in assessing potential matches, a rather humorous thought. The telak finishes the keys scrub, and you are once again rinsed with warm water, washing away all the exfoliated skin. Then comes the soaping. But this isn't just any soap. The telak takes a special cloth bag, often made of fine muslin, and fills it with a rich olive oil-based soap. They then inflate the bag with air and expertly squeeze it, creating a cloud of soft, luxurious foam that billows out. This foam is then spread over your entire body, a wonderfully light and fragrant blanket of bubbles. It's a far cry from the utilitarian soap you might use at home. This is a truly indulgent experience. The scent of the olive oil soap is subtle and clean, not overpowering, adding to the overall sensory delight. You might even find yourself stifling a giggle as the foamy cloud settles around you, feeling incredibly light and ethereal. Historians still debate the specific types of oils and herbs used in traditional Ottoman soaps. While olive oil was certainly a staple, there are accounts of various botanical extracts and fragrances being added, sometimes for medicinal purposes, other times purely for scent. Was it rose, jasmine, or perhaps a more obscure local herb? The exact recipes were often closely guarded family secrets, passed down through generations of soap makers. This mystery adds a layer of intrigue to the very tangible experience you are having. As the telak gently massages the foam into your skin, you feel a profound sense of calm settling over you. The warmth, the soft touch, the gentle aroma, it all conspires to transport you to a state of deep relaxation. You might even begin to feel a pleasant drowsiness, a natural consequence of the warmth and the gentle stimulation. It's not just a physical cleansing, it's a mental and spiritual reset. The worries of the outside world seem to recede, replaced by the immediate sensations of comfort and care. You might even think to yourself, this is what true pampering feels like. No wonder they spent so much time here. The telak rinses you once more, carefully ensuring all the soap is removed, leaving your skin feeling incredibly clean, smooth, and revitalized. You emerge from the hararat not just physically clean, but mentally refreshed, your senses heightened, and your muscles thoroughly relaxed. You feel light, almost buoyant, as you make your way back towards the cooler sections of the hammam. It's a transformation from the weary traveler to the newly rejuvenated. The air still feels humid, but the overwhelming heat begins to recede as you transition. With the deep cleansing and exfoliation complete, you slowly make your way out of the hararat, the hot room, and back into the more temperate iliklik, the warm room. The transition feels refreshing, a gentle cooling down after the intense heat. Your skin tingles, feeling remarkably smooth and alive. The scent of the olive oil soap still subtly lingers on your skin, a clean and comforting aroma. You find a spot near a kurna and continue to rinse yourself with the warm water, perhaps focusing on areas that still feel a little warm from the hararat. This stage is all about gradual reacclimatization, allowing your body to slowly return to a more comfortable temperature without a sudden shock. As you linger in the iliklik, you might notice other patrons engaging in their own post-bath rituals. Some are simply sitting by the kurnas, pouring water over themselves with slow, deliberate movements, enjoying the lingering warmth. Others might be gently patting themselves dry with a fresh pestimel. The atmosphere remains hushed and respectful, a testament to the shared experience of relaxation. It's a quiet camaraderie where words are often unnecessary, and understanding is conveyed through the gentle sounds of the bath. You might even see someone using a pumice stone on their feet, a subtle act of self-care that speaks to the meticulous attention paid to hygiene in the hammam. After a few more minutes of rinsing and gentle cooling in the iliklik, you proceed to the sagakluk, the cool room, the final stage before re-entering the changing area. Here, the air is noticeably cooler and drier, a welcome respite after the humid warmth of the inner chambers. You might see individuals lounging on the comfortable divans, wrapped in fresh, dry pestimels, sipping on cool drinks. This is where the true unwinding begins, where the body completely adjusts, and the mind is allowed to drift into a state of profound calm. It's the equivalent of hitting the snooze button on your mind, but with added luxury. You settle onto a cushioned divan, the soft fabric cool against your skin. A bath attendant approaches, offering you a fresh, dry pestle and a plush towel. You carefully dry yourself, savoring the feeling of clean, warm skin. Then you wrap yourself in the dry pestle, its softness a comforting embrace. The attendant then offers you a glass of sherbet, a traditional Ottoman sweet drink, often flavored with fruit, rose water, or other aromatic spices. The cool, sweet liquid is incredibly refreshing after the warmth of the bath, a perfect complement to your rehydrated body. You take a slow sip, letting the flavors linger on your tongue, a small burst of sweetness amidst the overall feeling of calm. A mainstream historical fact is that public hammams were not just about personal hygiene. They were vital social hubs in Ottoman society. Men would gather to discuss business, politics, and local gossip, while women would use the separate women's sections for their own social gatherings, celebrations, and even to arrange marriages, as mentioned before. The hammam provided a neutral, relaxed space where people from different walks of life could interact, blurring some of the social distinctions of the outside world, at least for a few hours. It was a place where information flowed freely, perhaps even more so than in the bustling bazaars, because here, people were truly relaxed and open. Imagine trying to close a business deal while covered in soap suds. It certainly levels the playing field. While you relax, you notice the intricate details of the saga clock. The ceiling might be adorned with delicate frescoes, depicting scenes of nature or geometric patterns. The walls are often lined with marble benches, sometimes with small fountains spouting cool water, adding to the soothing ambience. The light, still filtering from high windows, is softer here, less dramatic than in the Harem, creating a gentle glow that encourages repose. You might even catch the subtle scent of incense burning in a corner, adding another layer to the multi-sensory experience. A faint, sweet aroma that further enhances the feeling of tranquility. As the sherbet cools you from within, you begin to feel a deep sense of contentment. The tension in your shoulders, which you hadn't even realized was there, has completely evaporated. Your mind feels clear and unburdened, the constant chatter of everyday thoughts replaced by a serene quietude. It's a feeling of complete peace, both physical and mental. You might even let out a small, contented sigh, a testament to the profound relaxation you've achieved. It's like hitting the reset button on your entire being. A scholarly debate among historians concerns the extent to which hammams contributed to public health. While they undoubtedly promoted cleanliness, the communal nature of the baths and the sharing of water could also have facilitated the spread of certain diseases, especially before modern understanding of germ theory. However, proponents argue that the regular cleansing, coupled with the high temperatures which might have sterilized some surfaces, likely had a net positive effect on public health, especially in urban environments where sanitation infrastructure was often rudimentary. It's a fascinating paradox, a place designed for cleanliness that might have also posed certain health risks. It's enough to make you wonder if they had a no sneezing in the steam room rule. You notice a few older gentlemen playing a quiet game of backgammon on a low table nearby, their faces etched with a lifetime of stories, their movements slow and deliberate. Their hushed conversation is like a gentle hum in the background, adding to the overall feeling of peace. It reinforces the idea that the hammam was more than just a place to wash. It was a place for communing. Thai for quiet reflection and for simple pleasures. The sense of shared humanity in this space is palpable, a silent understanding between individuals who are all, for a short time, stripped of their societal roles and united in the pursuit of relaxation and cleanliness. As you finish your sherbet, you lean back further into the cushions, your eyes beginning to feel heavy. The gentle sounds of the bath, the lingering warmth, the subtle aromas, it all conspires to lull you into a state of blissful drowsiness. You feel utterly, completely relaxed, your body feeling light and supple, your mind pleasantly adrift. It's the perfect prelude to a deep and restorative sleep. You might even find yourself smiling faintly, thinking about the simple wisdom of a culture that prioritized such a luxurious and communal approach to basic hygiene, who knew getting clean could be so incredibly enjoyable. The gentle coolness of the Sagakluck continues to envelop you, a perfect counterbalance to the earlier heat of the Hararet. You remain on the comfortable divan, your senses lingering on the afterglow of your bath. Your skin still feels remarkably soft and smooth, and there's a pleasant, subtle warmth radiating from deep within your muscles. The sherbet glass sits empty beside you, its refreshing sweetness a pleasant memory. You find yourself in a state of contented idleness, with no urge to rush or to engage in any activity beyond simply existing in this peaceful space. You observe the other patrons around you, each in their own world of post-bath tranquility. Some are simply gazing into space, their expressions serene. Others are engaged in quiet conversation, their voices low and measured, as if not to disturb the pervasive calm. The occasional clink of a Taz from the inner rooms or the soft rustle of a pestimel are the only sounds that punctuate the gentle silence. It's a communal quiet, a shared understanding of the need for repose after such a stimulating yet relaxing experience. It's like a silent agreement amongst everyone that the primary goal is pure, unadulterated relaxation. A quirky or fringe tidbit about Ottoman hammems relates to the belief in their healing properties. Beyond just physical cleanliness, many believe that the hammam could cure various ailments, from common colds to more chronic conditions. The steam was thought to clear congestion, the massage to alleviate aches and pains, and the overall relaxation to reduce stress. While not always scientifically proven, the psychological benefits of such a relaxing ritual undoubtedly played a significant role in improving well-being. Perhaps they were onto something with the steam for a cold theory, centuries before vaporizers were invented. You might notice an attendant carefully tending to a small, intricate fountain in the corner of the Sagakluck. Water spouts gently from a carved lion's mouth into a small basin, its soft gurgle adding another layer to the auditory tapestry of the hammam. The coolness of the water in the fountain is a stark contrast to the warmth you just experienced, a subtle reminder of the complete sensory journey you've undertaken. It's a beautifully designed element, not just for function, but for its aesthetic and calming contribution to the overall ambience. It's enough to make you consider installing one in your own living room. As you continue to relax, a deep sense of mental clarity begins to settle in. The often overwhelming thoughts and anxieties of daily life seem to have been scrubbed away along with the dead skin. Your mind feels surprisingly light and nimble, able to think clearly without the usual clutter. This mental rejuvenation is arguably as important as the physical cleansing in the hammam experience. It's a moment of true introspection, a chance to reconnect with your inner self without external distractions. It's like finding the mute button for your internal monologue. A mainstream historical fact worth remembering is that the public hammam served as a democratic space in many ways, despite social hierarchies. Everyone, from the lowliest laborer to the wealthiest merchant, would eventually find themselves in the hammam. While the wealthy might have had longer sessions or more attendance, the basic ritual of cleansing and relaxation was accessible to all. This shared experience fostered a sense of communal identity and social cohesion, even across disparate social strata. It was a rare place where everyone literally started from scratch, or at least from a pestemel. You feel a soft, dry breeze coming from an open doorway, indicating the path back to the kaimkin, the changing room. There's no rush, no pressure to leave. You can linger here as long as you wish, savoring the peaceful aftermath of your bath. This unhurried pace is a crucial aspect of the hammam experience. It's designed for indulgence, not efficiency. It's a deliberate slowing down, a rejection of the hurried rhythms of the outside world. You might even find yourself wishing you could spend the night here, wrapped in the softness of your pestemel. Historians still debate the specific methods of heating the hammams in the Ottoman era. While it's generally understood that a central furnace, called a kulhin, was used to heat water and air, the exact fuel sources and distribution systems varied. Was it primarily wood, charcoal, or even animal waste? How efficiently were these systems designed to maintain constant temperatures throughout the various rooms? The engineering marvels of these ancient heating systems, without the benefit of modern thermodynamics, continue to fascinate scholars. It makes you appreciate your smart thermostat just a little bit more. You finally decide to make your way back to the kaimkin, feeling completely refreshed and restored. As you walk, your nail clicking gently on the marble, you notice the subtle shift in ambience as you move from the cool, contemplative sagakluck to the brighter, more social kaimkin. The light here is clearer, less diffused, and the conversations are a little livelier, though still subdued. It's a gradual re-entry into the world, allowing your senses to gently re-engage. Upon reaching your divan in the kaimkin, you carefully untie your damp pestemel and exchange it for your dry clothes. Even the act of dressing feels different now. Your movements are more deliberate, more mindful. Your skin feels incredibly clean, and your clothes feel softer against it. You take a moment to comb your hair, perhaps splash a little rose water on your face from a small flask you brought with you. It's the final touch, a fragrant seal on your rejuvenated state. You might even catch a glimpse of yourself in a polished brass mirror and marvel at the renewed glow in your eyes. As you prepare to leave, you feel a profound sense of gratitude for this timeless ritual. The Ottoman hammam is more than just a place to get clean. It's a holistic experience that nourishes the body, calms the mind, and soothes the soul. It's a testament to the wisdom of a culture that understood the importance of self-care, community, and the simple luxury of warm water and skilled hands. You leave the hammam not just with clean skin, but with a renewed sense of well-being, ready to face the world with a refreshed perspective. It's a truly magnificent way to unwind, leaving you feeling like a well-oiled, highly polished machine. Stepping out of the hammam and back onto the bustling streets of the Ottoman city, you feel a distinct shift in your perception. The sounds of the market, once a cacophony, now seem a little less jarring, almost melodious. The smells of spices and street food, while still vibrant, are somehow softer, more nuanced. Your senses, sharpened by the cleansing and relaxation, are now more attuned to the subtle details of your surroundings. It's as if the hammam has recalibrated your entire being, allowing you to experience the world with fresh eyes and a calmer spirit. The sensation of the cool air against your clean skin is exhilarating, a stark contrast to the enveloping warmth of the bathhouse. You pull your outer garment a little tighter around you, savoring the lingering warmth that still radiates from your core. There's a spring in your step, a lightness in your gait that wasn't there before. The weariness of the day, or perhaps the week, has completely dissipated, replaced by a quiet energy that hums just beneath the surface. You might even catch a faint scent of the olive oil soap still clinging to your clothes, a gentle reminder of the luxurious interlude you just experienced. A mainstream historical fact is that the location of hammams was often strategic. They were frequently built near mosques, markets, and public squares, making them easily accessible to the populace. Their proximity to religious sites was particularly significant, as ritual purity was an important aspect of Islamic practice. This integration into the urban fabric highlights their essential role, not as isolated luxury establishments, but as integral parts of daily life, fostering both individual well-being and community interaction. It was the original, conveniently located sign, but with minarets. As you walk, you notice the intricate details of the surrounding architecture, the delicate carvings on wooden balconies, the vibrant colors of painted shutters. Before your bath, you might have rushed past these sights, too preoccupied with your destination. But now, with your mind clear and unburdened, you find yourself pausing, taking in the beauty of the everyday. It's a reminder that sometimes slowing down and focusing on self-care can open your eyes to the beauty that surrounds you. It's like turning up the resolution on your vision. You feel a gentle breeze carrying the faint scent of jasmine from a nearby garden. It's a delightful aroma, light and sweet, further enhancing your refreshed state. The sun, though setting, casts long, dense shadows across the cobbled streets, painting the city in warm hues. The world feels softer, more inviting, as if it too has taken a deep, calming breath alongside you. You might even find yourself smiling involuntarily, a small expression of pure contentment. A quirky or fringe tidbit concerns the architectural ingenuity of hammams. Beyond the domes and marble, many hammams incorporated complex underground heating systems, known as hypocausts, similar to those used by the Romans. These systems circulated hot air and steam beneath the floors and within the walls, ensuring efficient and even heating throughout the bathhouse. The precise engineering required to maintain consistent temperatures and manage steam flow without modern instruments is truly remarkable. It makes you wonder if they had an ancient equivalent of a plumber's manual that weighed a ton. You pass by a small tea shop, the aroma of brewing tea drifting out into the street. The thought of a warm, calming tea is appealing, a perfect continuation of your relaxed state. You might even decide to stop, to sit for a few moments and simply observe the rhythm of life around you, without feeling the need to participate. It's a luxury born of complete relaxation, the freedom to simply be. Perhaps a cup of apple tea, sweet and soothing, would be the perfect end to your afternoon of pampering. Historians still debate the extent of the hammam's influence on other cultures. While the Roman and Byzantine bath traditions were clearly predecessors, the unique Ottoman approach, with its emphasis on foam massage and deep exfoliation, undoubtedly inspired similar practices in neighboring regions. Did it spread primarily through trade routes, or through the movement of artisans and architects? The precise pathways of cultural diffusion remain a subject of ongoing research. It's like trying to trace the origin of a really good recipe, that everyone suddenly wants to try. As twilight deepens, the call to prayer drifts from a nearby mosque, a melodic and haunting sound that echoes through the narrow streets. It's a beautiful, timeless moment, grounding you in the rich cultural tapestry of the Ottoman Empire. The sound resonates with the tranquility you feel, a perfect harmony between the external world and your internal state of peace. It's a reminder of the spiritual dimension that often underpin these seemingly secular practices. You continue your walk, your steps unhurried, your mind clear. The experience of the hammam has not just cleansed your body, it has calmed your spirit and refreshed your mind. You feel ready to face whatever tomorrow brings, but for now, you are content to simply be, to enjoy the lingering warmth and the profound sense of peace. The world around you seems to hum with a gentle energy, reflecting the quiet hum within yourself. It's a remarkable feeling, a truly restorative journey from the outside world into a haven of tranquility and back again, leaving you feeling not just clean, but utterly renewed. You might even find yourself wishing you could bottle this feeling and keep it for a rainy day. As you drift through the twilight-kissed streets, the residual warmth from the hammam acts like a comforting cloak, protecting you from the encroaching evening chill. The subtle scent of rosewater, perhaps from a final rinse or simply absorbed from the perfumed air of the bathhouse, still dances around you, a delicate reminder of your recent indulgence. Your muscles, having been thoroughly warmed and massaged, feel remarkably pliable, free from the knots and stiffness that often accumulate during a typical day. It's as if every single fiber in your body has undergone a thorough, yet gentle, realignment. You find yourself drawn towards a quiet courtyard, bathed in the soft glow of lanterns. Here, the sounds of the city are even more muffled, replaced by the gentle rustle of leaves in a small garden and the distant, soothing trickle of a fountain. You settle onto a stone bench, the coolness of the surface a pleasant contrast to your still warm body. It's a moment of pure contemplation, allowing the aftereffects of the hammam to fully integrate into your being. You might even close your eyes for a moment, simply listening to the quiet murmur of the evening. A mainstream historical fact is that hammams were often meticulously designed with various levels and chambers to facilitate the gradual heating and cooling process. This wasn't just for comfort, but was believed to be crucial for health, preventing sudden shocks to the body. The architectural plans, often drawn with remarkable precision, demonstrate a deep understanding of thermodynamics and fluid dynamics, centuries before these concepts were formally codified in Western science. They were truly pioneers in environmental control, even if they didn't call it that. As you sit, you notice the rhythmic beating of your own heart, slow and steady, a testament to your relaxed state. Your breathing is deep and even, a stark contrast to the shallow, often hurried breaths of a stressful day. It's a reminder of the profound physiological impact of the hammam experience, a complete resetting of your body's natural rhythms. You might even feel a gentle tingle on your scalp, a lingering sensation from the hair wash and scalp massage that was likely part of the telex routine. It's a subtle but delightful sensation. You might chuckle quietly to yourself, remembering the initial shock of the keys scrub. Who knew that such a vigorous exfoliation could lead to such a profound sense of smoothness? It's a testament to the effectiveness of ancient techniques, proving that sometimes the simplest methods are the most powerful. You consider how much effort goes into modern skincare routines, and wonder if a simple keys and olive oil soap might just be the secret ingredient everyone is missing. Perhaps your next gift to a friend will be a traditional keys and a bottle of high-quality olive oil, an ancient beauty secret for the modern age. A scholarly debate among historians revolves around the social dynamics within the women's hammams. While they were undoubtedly places of freedom and camaraderie, providing a rare escape from patriarchal society, some scholars argue about the extent of their liberating effect. Were they truly empowering spaces, or did they simply reinforce existing social norms through their matchmaking functions and emphasis on beauty standards? It's a nuanced discussion, highlighting the complexities of gender roles in historical contexts. It's enough to make you wonder if they had a gossip corner, or a no talking about husbands zone. The air around you is now entirely still, the slight breeze having died down. The quietness feels deep and enveloping, almost tangible. You feel a profound connection to the moment, a sense of being fully present, unburdened by past regrets or future anxieties. This mindfulness, so often sought after in modern practices, seems to come naturally after the immersive hammam experience. It's as if the layers of distraction have been peeled away, revealing a quiet core of peace within you. You recall the taste of the sherbet, its cool sweetness a perfect punctuation mark to the warmth of the bath. It was more than just a drink. It was a symbol of hospitality, of care, of the complete attention paid to your comfort and well-being. This meticulous attention to detail, from the heated floors to the refreshing drinks, underscores the Ottoman understanding of true luxury, not just ostentatious displays of wealth, but a deep commitment to comfort and sensory pleasure. It's a level of service that makes even the most luxurious modern spas seem a little rushed. As the stars begin to prick through the deepening blue of the sky, you feel a gentle wave of sleepiness wash over you. It's not an abrupt exhaustion, but a soft, gradual descent into a comfortable drowsiness. Your body feels heavy and relaxed, ready for rest. The lingering sense, the gentle sounds, the profound sense of peace, it all combines to create the perfect environment for a restorative night's sleep. You might even find yourself fantasizing about returning to the hammam tomorrow, a testament to the powerful allure of this ancient ritual. You slowly rise from the bench, feeling a calm steadiness in your movements. The day's journey, culminating in the hammam, has left you not just clean but entirely recentered. You carry with you a quiet energy, a renewed sense of purpose, and the soft memory of steam, marble, and expert hands. The Ottoman Empire, often remembered for its military might and political power, reveals another, gentler side through its public bath routine, a surprising testament to its deep appreciation for well-being and communal harmony. It's a comforting thought, realizing that even empires knew the value of a good soak. As you walk away from the serene courtyard and back towards the familiar pathways of the city, the gentle embrace of the evening air feels crisp against your still warm skin. The sounds of distant chatter and the occasional call of a street vendor now carry a soft, muted quality, as if you are observing the world from behind a veil of calm. Your mind, once a whirlwind of daily concerns, feels remarkably clear, like a still pond reflecting the fading light. This mental clarity is a profound after-effect of the hammam, allowing you to process thoughts with a newfound sense of ease and detachment. You notice the soft glow emanating from the windows of houses, hinting at the quiet domesticity within. The smell of wood smoke, mingled with the faint scent of cooking spices, drifts on the air, adding to the sensory richness of the evening. It's a comforting blend, a subtle invitation to the warmth and sustenance of home. You find yourself appreciating these simple sensory inputs with a heightened awareness, a gift from your recent immersion in sensory plesu. Ray, you might even find yourself thinking about the comfort of your own bed and how incredibly soft it will feel tonight. A quirky or fringe tidbit concerns the use of music within hammams. While typically quiet spaces, some hammams, particularly those catering to higher social strata or special occasions like bridal baths, would sometimes feature live music. Musicians might play traditional instruments like the oud or ney, their melodies echoing softly through the domed chambers, further enhancing the relaxing atmosphere. Imagine relaxing on heated marble to the soothing strains of an ancient melody, a truly immersive and luxurious experience. It's like a spa day with a built-in concert. As you continue your unhurried stroll, you feel a deep, pervasive sense of peace. The world seems to slow down around you, allowing you to move through it with a newfound grace. Your body feels light and supple, every joint and muscle having been thoroughly relaxed. This physical ease translates into a mental lightness, a feeling of being unburdened and free. It's as if the hammam has gently peeled away layers of stress, leaving behind a core of pure, unadulterated tranquility. You might even notice your posture is a little straighter, your shoulders a little more relaxed, a physical manifestation of your inner calm. You pass by a fountain, its water gently bubbling and splashing into a marble basin. The sound is incredibly soothing, a natural lullaby that further encourages your state of relaxation. You pause for a moment, simply listening to the rhythmic flow, letting its gentle cadence wash over you. The cool, damp air near the fountain is a pleasant contrast, a subtle reminder of the water's refreshing power. It's a small, fleeting moment of beauty that you might have otherwise missed, had your mind been elsewhere. A mainstream historical fact is that hammams were often architectural masterpieces, showcasing the finest Ottoman craftsmanship. Their domed ceilings, intricate tilework, marble surfaces, and cleverly designed ventilation systems were not just functional but also aesthetically stunning. Each hammam was unique, reflecting the local architectural traditions and the vision of its patron, but all shared a commitment to beauty and functionality. Walking into one was like stepping into a living work of art, a testament to the empire's enduring legacy of beauty and ingenuity. They certainly weren't just slapping up four walls and a roof. You might let out a soft sigh, a gentle exhalation that releases any lingering tension you didn't even realize you were holding. It's a spontaneous expression of pure contentment, a silent affirmation of the profound relaxation you've achieved. The air you breathe feels cleaner, fresher, as if your lungs too have been cleansed by the steam and the peaceful environment. Every breath is deeper, more deliberate, bringing a greater sense of calm with each inhalation. Historians still debate the specific methods used to scent the hammam waters. While rose water was commonly used, some accounts suggest the use of various herbs, citrus peels, or even frankincense to infuse the water with pleasant aromas. Were these infusions prepared daily, or were there more complex, long-lasting methods? The precise recipes and techniques remain somewhat of a mystery, adding to the mystique of the Ottoman bath. It's like trying to figure out KFC's secret recipe, but for a bath. As you draw closer to your lodging, the thought of slipping into your freshly laundered nightclothes fills you with a gentle anticipation. The feeling of soft fabric against your incredibly clean skin will be a delightful sensation, a final touch to the day's luxurious self-care. You imagine the softness of your pillow, the comforting weight of your blanket, all contributing to a perfect night's rest. Your body feels light, yet comfortably heavy, signaling its readiness for deep, restorative sleep. You arrive at your door feeling a quiet satisfaction. The day's experiences, particularly the journey through the hammam, have left an indelible mark. It's more than just being physically clean. It's a profound sense of inner peace, a mental and emotional lightness that promises a night of undisturbed slumber. You carry with you the gentle warmth, the subtle scents, and the profound tranquility of the Ottoman bath, a feeling that will surely lull you into the deepest of dreams. It's a remarkable cultural insight, realizing that an entire society valued relaxation and communal well-being to such a degree. The familiar creak of your door closing behind you seals you off from the gentle hum of the city, bringing you into your own personal space. The air inside your room feels comfortably still, a comforting contrast to the more open, airy spaces of the hammam. You move with a relaxed deliberation, each action unhurried, reflecting the deep calm that has settled within you. There's no rush to do anything, just a quiet contentment. Tea in the present moment. You shed your outer garments, enjoying the feeling of the soft fabrics against your newly cleansed skin. The lingering warmth from the bathhouse is still palpable, a pleasant ghost that reminds you of the luxurious experience you've just had. You notice the subtle glow on your skin, a healthy radiance that comes from deep cleansing and improved circulation. It's a visible testament to the effectiveness of the hammam ritual. You might even absent-mindedly touch your arm, marveling at its newfound silkiness. A mainstream historical fact about hammams is their integral role in the urban landscape of Ottoman cities, not just as places of bathing, but often as parts of larger complexes. Many hammams were endowed by charitable foundations, waqfs, and their revenues supported mosques, schools, soup kitchens, or even bridges and caravanserais. This meant that visiting a hammam wasn't just about personal indulgence. It was also, indirectly, an act of civic support, contributing to the upkeep of essential public services. So, you weren't just getting clean, you were funding infrastructure, multitasking at its finest. You begin to prepare for bed, each movement slow and deliberate. You might pour yourself a glass of cool water, its refreshing taste a perfect counterpoint to the lingering warmth in your body. As you sip, you reflect on the sheer sensory richness of the hammam experience. The warmth of the marble, the feel of the keys on your skin, the scent of the olive oil soap, the taste of the sherbet, the gentle sounds of splashing water and hushed voices. It was a symphony for the senses, designed to engage and soothe every part of your being. You gently comb your hair, the strands feeling soft and clean from their recent wash. The subtle scent of the soap or perhaps a hint of rosewater still clings to your hair, a delicate perfume that adds to the overall feeling of freshness. You might even find yourself humming a soft, wordless tune, a spontaneous expression of your relaxed state. It's a moment of simple, quiet self-care, a gentle continuation of the pampering you received at the bath. A quirky or fringe tidbit involves the hammam's role in women's social gatherings, specifically a bridal bath or gelin hammami. This was a special pre-wedding ritual where the bride-to-be and her female relatives and friends would visit the hammam for a day of elaborate bathing, feasting, music, and celebration. It was a joyous occasion, filled with laughter, songs, and plenty of pampering for the bride, often seen as a symbolic cleansing before embarking on a new chapter of her life. Imagine the bridal party trying to organize everyone with their pestimals, probably quite a sight. You slip into your night clothes, the soft fabric feeling luxurious against your rejuvenated skin. The coolness of the fresh linen is delightful, a perfect transition from the warmth of the bath. You might take a moment to stand by an open window, letting the cool night air brush against your face, a final sensory touch before settling down for the night. The stars are beginning to truly glitter in the dark sky, a serene and timeless spectacle. Historians still debate the extent of architectural variations in hammams, across different regions of the Ottoman Empire. While a general blueprint existed, local building materials, traditions, and the preferences of patrons led to diverse stylistic interpretations. Did the hammems in the Balkans differ significantly from those in Anatolia or the Levant? Were certain architectural features more prevalent in one region than another? The regional nuances in hammam design remain a rich area of study, revealing the empire's vast cultural tapestry. It's like different regions having their own secret sauce for the same dish. As you turn down your bed, the crisp sheets invite you with their comforting promise of rest. The pillow feels perfectly plump, ready to cradle your head in soft embrace. You feel a pleasant heaviness in your limbs, a sign of deep physical relaxation. Your mind, free from its usual clutter, is already beginning to drift. Images of steaming marble and flowing water gently swirling at the edges of your consciousness. You settle into bed, pulling the covers up to your chin. The warmth beneath the blankets is instantly comforting, a cocoon of softness that welcomes your weary body. You close your eyes, taking a deep, slow breath and release it fully. The subtle scents from the hammam seem to linger around you, a gentle lullaby for your senses. The day's worries have been washed away, leaving you with nothing but a profound sense of peace and a promise of deep, restorative sleep. The Ottoman bath, a timeless ritual of self-care and community, has truly prepared you for the most tranquil of slumbers. You can almost feel the gentle steam drifting through your dreams. As you lie in the quiet embrace of your bed, the profound relaxation from the hammam permeates every fiber of your being. Your eyelids feel pleasantly heavy, and the gentle rise and fall of your breath is the only sound that truly registers in your awareness. The crispness of the sheets against your clean skin is a subtle luxury, enhancing the feeling of utter comfort. You are in that perfect state of pre-sleep, where the line between consciousness and slumber blurs into a soft, hazy expanse. The lingering warmth from the bathhouse is still a subtle presence, a comforting ember deep within your core. It's not an oppressive heat, but a gentle, pervasive warmth that ensures your muscles remain supple and relaxed. You might feel a soft pulsation in your temples, a gentle thrum that mirrors the peaceful rhythm of your heart. It's a feeling of complete physical harmony, a testament to the power of deliberate self-care. A quirky or fringe tidbit relates to the healing hands of the telaks. Many Ottoman bath attendants were not just skilled scrubbers and masseurs. They were also often considered folk healers, possessing an intuitive understanding of the human body. Patrons would seek their advice for various aches, pains, and even emotional distress, believing in the restorative power of their touch and the hammam environment itself. It's like a spa day combined with a holistic therapy session, all in one steamy package. You recall the sensation of the warm water cascading over your skin, washing away every last trace of the outside world. It was a truly purifying experience, both physically and metaphorically. The feeling of being utterly clean from the deepest layers of your skin to the very core of your being is a remarkably liberating sensation. It's as if you've shed not just grime, but also accumulated anxieties and mental clutter. You might even find yourself smiling faintly in the darkness, a quiet acknowledgement of this profound inner cleansing. The subtle scent of olive oil soap, a clean and natural aroma, still gently lingers in the air around you, a soothing fragrance that contributes to your peaceful state. It's a scent that now carries with it the memory of warmth, care, and utter relaxation. Every breath you take seems to draw in this gentle aroma, deepening your sense of calm. It's a subtle yet powerful sensory anchor, reminding you of the tranquil journey you've just completed. A mainstream historical fact is that hammams often had specific hours or days designated for men and women, ensuring privacy and adherence to social customs. While most public hammams had separate sections, some smaller ones would rotate their schedule, dedicating certain times solely to female patrons and others to male patrons. This careful segregation allowed both genders to fully enjoy the communal and social aspects of the hammam without breaching societal norms of modesty and separation. It's almost as if they invented the concept of ladies' night. Your mind, though calm, is not entirely blank. Gentle images and sensations from the hammam might drift through your thoughts, the shimmering light filtering through the dome, the feel of the marble under your feet, the skilled hands of the telak. These memories are not intrusive but rather soft and comforting, like visual lullabies that guide you further into the realms of sleep. They are pleasant echoes, replaying the highlights of your blissful experience. Historians still debate the specific types of oils and salves used for post-bath treatments in Ottoman hammams. While olive oil was certainly prevalent, accounts suggest the use of various aromatic oils, sometimes infused with rose, lavender, or even ambergris for wealthier patrons. Were these oils applied purely for fragrance, or did they also have purported medicinal or skin conditioning properties? The precise recipes and their intended benefits remain a fascinating subject of historical inquiry. It's like trying to decode an ancient beauty secret scroll. You feel a profound sense of gratitude for the wisdom of ancient traditions, for the simple yet profound luxury of the hammam. In a world increasingly driven by speed and efficiency, the hammam offers a timeless sanctuary, a reminder of the importance of slowing down, of nurturing the body and soothing the soul. It's a testament to the enduring human need for connection, for touch, and for moments of pure, unadulterated peace. As your consciousness begins to recede, you become aware of the quiet stillness of the night outside your window. The city, once bustling, now sleeps, its sounds soften to a gentle murmur. You are a part of this peaceful slumber, your body and mind harmoniously aligned with the rhythm of the world. The warmth from the hammam still gently radiates, a comforting glow that will accompany you into your dreams, ensuring a night of deep, restorative rest. You drift off, carried on a wave of serene contentment, already anticipating the feeling of waking up utterly refreshed. The soft fabric of your sheets feels like a gentle sea, loud against your skin as you sink deeper into slumber. The profound sense of warmth that began in the hammam still permeates your body, a core of comfort that radiates outwards, ensuring every muscle is completely relaxed. There's a delicious heaviness in your limbs, a pleasant inertia that anchors you to the bed, making any thought of movement utterly unappealing. You are in the realm of deep, dreamless sleep, where time loses its meaning and only peace prevails. Even in this state of deep unconsciousness, the subtle sense from your bath might still linger in the periphery of your awareness. A faint echo of rosewater, a hint of clean olive oil soap. These gentle aromas weave themselves into the fabric of your dreams, creating a soothing tapestry of sensory memories. They act as gentle anchors, ensuring your mind remains in a state of tranquil repose, far from any troubling thoughts or anxieties. It's like your dreams are having their own mini-spa day. A mainstream historical fact is that the water supply to hammams was an engineering marvel for their time. Water was often brought from natural springs or underground aqueducts, heated in large cauldrons beneath the central dome, and then distributed through an intricate system of pipes to the various kurnas and chambers. Maintaining a constant supply of clean, hot water for public consumption was a significant undertaking, showcasing the advanced hydraulic knowledge of Ottoman engineers. They probably didn't have to worry about cold showers after someone else used all the hot water. Your breathing is slow, steady, and profound, each exhalation a complete release of any remaining tension. The air around you feels clean and fresh, as if the purity of the hammam has extended its reach into your very sleeping space. You are a vessel of peace, perfectly still and completely at ease, ready for the restorative magic of true rest. It's the kind of sleep that rejuvenates not just the body, but the very soul. You might experience fragmented, pleasant dreams, perhaps a vision of warm steam swirling around you, or the gentle sensation of water cascading over your skin. These dream images are not vivid or unsettling, but soft and comforting, like a continuous replaying of the most serene moments of your hammam visit. They are the gentle whispers of a well-rested mind, solidifying the profound sense of calm you achieved. You're basically having a spa treatment in your sleep. A scholarly debate still exists regarding the average time spent by patrons in a hammam. While accounts suggest people would linger for hours, combining bathing with social activities, historians debate whether this was the norm for all social classes or primarily for the wealthy elite. Did common laborers spend less time, focusing purely on the cleansing aspect, while merchants and gentlemen enjoyed longer, more leisurely visits? The exact duration of a typical hammam routine remains a subject of ongoing discussion. It's like debating how long someone should spend at the gym. The silence of the night is a deep, comforting blanket around you. There are no jarring sounds, no sudden disturbances, just the gentle hum of the world in peaceful slumber. This quietude allows your mind to fully unwind, to detach from the demands of waking life and sink into the deepest layers of unconsciousness. It's a perfect auditory void, enabling complete mental rest. You are completely unburdened, free from the stresses and responsibilities of the day. Your body feels weightless, almost floating, suspended in a state of utter tranquility. The feeling of absolute comfort is pervasive, from the tips of your toes to the crown of your head. Every muscle, every nerve, every cell in your body is in a state of profound relaxation, signaling its readiness for optimal repair and regeneration. A quirky or fringe tidbit refers to the nose cleaners, or burenluk sometimes employed in the hammam. These were long, slender tools, often made of silver or ivory, used by attendants to gently clean the nasal passages of patrons after the steam had loosened any congestion. While it might sound a little odd to modern sensibilities, it was considered a hygienic practice, further contributing to a feeling of complete clarity and freshness. Talk about a full-service experience. The memory of the telak's skilled hands, the gentle yet firm strokes of the keys, and the cloud of foamy soap might gently resurface in your mind, but not in a way that awakens you. Instead, it's a comforting memory, a soft assurance of having been well cared for, pampered, and completely cleansed. This feeling of being nurtured and attended to contributes significantly to the profound sense of safety and comfort you feel in your sleep. You are truly in a state of bliss, cradled by the lingering magic of the Ottoman bath. Your journey into sleep is deep and unwavering, a testament to the soothing power of ancient traditions. As you continue your journey through the tranquil depths of sleep, the echoes of the hammam seamlessly blend with your dreamscape, creating a continuous narrative of serenity. The subtle pressure of the mattress beneath you feels like the warm marble slab of the Göbek Taşı, the central heated platform, supporting and enveloping you in comforting warmth. Your body remains perfectly still, a testament to the profound relaxation that has settled into every limb and muscle. The air around you in your dream is thick with a gentle, fragrant steam, not overwhelming, but a soft, enveloping mist that subtly caresses your skin. You can almost feel the individual droplets of moisture, cool and refreshing, on your eyelids. This dream steam carries with it faint, soothing scents, perhaps the delicate aroma of rosewater, or the clean, earthy notes of cypress and pine from the bathhouse's natural surroundings. It's a continuous sensory lullaby, ensuring your mind remains utterly at peace. A mainstream historical fact is the significant role of the Göbek tashi, or belly stone, in the hararet of the hammam. This large, central marble slab was heated from below, and patrons would lie on it to intensify the sweating process and relax their muscles before the vigorous scrubbing and massage. Its warmth was crucial for opening pores and preparing the body for deep cleansing, making it a focal point of the hammam experience. It was the original heated massage table, but way more impressive. In your dream, you might see slivers of light, like scattered stars, piercing through the swirling steam from high above, just as they did through the domed ceiling of the hararet. These points of light are not harsh but soft and ethereal, dancing gently in the humid air, adding a visual poetry to your peaceful slumber. They are like tiny beacons of tranquility, guiding you deeper into the realm of restorative sleep. You feel a profound sense of weightlessness, as if you are floating gently on a calm, warm sea. This sensation is a direct continuation of the feeling of lightness and suppleness achieved in the hammam. All the daily burdens, all the physical strains, have been completely lifted, leaving you in a state of effortless repose. It's as if gravity itself has decided to take a break, allowing you to drift peacefully without any resistance. A scholarly debate among historians concerns the exact temperature ranges maintained in the different sections of Ottoman hammams. While descriptions often refer to cool, warm, and hot rooms, the precise thermal gradients and how they were controlled without modern thermostats remain a subject of research. Were the temperatures consistent, or did they fluctuate throughout the day? Understanding these nuances provides insight into the sophisticated thermal management of these ancient structures. They were probably arguing about the perfect bath temperature even back then. The gentle murmur of distant water, a soft gurgle or trickle, echoes faintly in your dream. It's a sound that is inherently calming, reminiscent of natural springs and flowing streams, reinforcing the sense of purity and renewal. This auditory backdrop is continuous, a subtle presence that cradles your consciousness and prevents any intrusive thoughts from disrupting your peaceful sleep. It's the original white noise machine, but far more organic. You might experience a subtle, almost imperceptible touch on your skin in your dream, perhaps the gentle brush of a pestle, or the soft application of foam. These are not tactile sensations that awaken you, but rather comforting phantom touches, echoes of the skilled hands that nurtured and cared for you in the waking world. They are reminders of the human connection and personalized attention that was so central to the hammam ritual. A quirky or fringe tidbit is the historical use of special bath shoes, or nailin, in the hammam. These wooden clogs, often intricately carved and inlaid with mother-of-pearl or silver for wealthier patrons, were not just practical for navigating slippery, hot floors. They also served as a fashion statement and a symbol of status, allowing individuals to display their wealth and taste even in the semi-nude environment of the bath. Imagine trying to walk gracefully in those, let alone having them custom-made. The deeper you sink into sleep, the more profound the feeling of mental quietude becomes. The usual stream of thoughts, worries, and plans has completely ceased. Your mind is a serene expanse, clear and unburdened, allowing for truly restorative rest. This mental peace is a direct result of the comprehensive cleansing and relaxation achieved in the hammam, allowing your subconscious to process and heal without interruption. It's like hitting the ultimate "do not disturb" button for your brain. You are completely at ease, perfectly comfortable, and utterly unburdened. The Ottoman bath routine has not just prepared you for sleep, it has become an integral part of your peaceful slumber, gently guiding you through the night with its lingering warmth, calming scents, and the profound sensation of being perfectly cared for. You drift further into the sweet embrace of unconsciousness, bathed in a timeless tranquility. As your sleep deepens, the very essence of the hammam seems to infuse your dreams, creating an environment of profound peace and sensory comfort. You might feel a gentle, almost imperceptible vibration beneath you, a subtle echo of the heated marble floor of the hararet, radiating warmth through your entire body. This pervasive warmth is not stifling, but rather a comforting embrace, keeping your muscles loose and your circulation flowing freely, even in the depths of slumber. The air in your dream space is pure and clean, carrying the faint, soothing scent of steam mingled with a whisper of rosewater. It's an atmosphere of absolute freshness, as if your lungs are continuously being cleansed with each slow, deep breath you take. This constant infusion of purity ensures that your respiratory system remains clear and calm, contributing to an uninterrupted and deeply restful sleep. You're basically breathing in tranquility. A mainstream historical fact is that hammams were often distinguished by gender. While some larger hammams had entirely separate sections for men and women, others, particularly in smaller towns, operated on a rotational schedule, dedicating certain days or hours exclusively for female or male patrons. This meticulous planning ensured adherence to social norms regarding modesty and privacy, allowing everyone to partake in the communal bathing ritual comfortably. It was a well-organized system, a feat of scheduling that would impress even modern event planners. You feel a profound sense of weightlessness, as if your physical form is barely touching the bed. This sensation of effortless suspension allows your body to fully relax, free from the constraints of gravity. Every joint and limb feels loose and supple, completely devoid of any tension or stiffness. It's a state of pure physical liberation, conducive to the deepest and most regenerative forms of sleep. You could almost imagine yourself floating on a cloud made of the softest pestimals. In your dream, you might hear the softest murmur of distant water, a continuous, gentle trickle that forms a soothing auditory backdrop. It's not the rush of a river, but the gentle flow from a kurna or the soft splash within a marble basin. This subtle sound is inherently calming, a constant reminder of the purifying and soothing properties of water, further enhancing your state of peaceful unconsciousness. It's like a quiet meditation guide for your sleeping mind. A scholarly debate concerns the precise social etiquette and unspoken rules within the hammam. While we know it was a place of social interaction, what were the accepted boundaries of conversation, body language, and personal space? How did individuals from different social classes interact in this relatively egalitarian setting? The nuances of hammam social protocol remain a fascinating subject of historical interpretation, often relying on anecdotal evidence and artistic depictions. One can only imagine the unspoken rules of a place where everyone is in a towel. You experience a complete cessation of mental chatter. The endless loop of thoughts, worries, and plans that often plague the waking mind has been silenced. Your consciousness is a vast, calm expanse, undisturbed by external stimuli or internal anxieties. This mental quietude is the ultimate gift of the Hammam experience, allowing your brain to fully rest and reorganize itself without interruption. It's the equivalent of a complete system reboot for your mind. You might feel a gentle, almost imperceptible warmth on your forehead, reminiscent of the soft, moist heat that rose from the steam in the hammam. This sensation is not one of discomfort, but rather of gentle comfort, a soothing touch that encourages deeper relaxation. It's a subtle physical cue that reinforces the overall feeling of being nurtured and cared for, even in the depths of your sleep. A quirky or fringe tidbit is the use of hammam, fortunes, or interpretations of dreams experienced within the bathhouse. Some patrons, believing the hammam to be a spiritually potent place due to its cleansing properties, would pay special attention to any dreams they had while dozing in the Sagakluk or Hararet. These dreams would then sometimes be interpreted by wise women or even telaks for insights into their future or guidance on personal matters. It was like a bath, a therapy session, and a psychic reading all rolled into one. The feeling of profound contentment is a continuous thread throughout your slumber. There's a deep satisfaction that stems from having completely indulged in self-care, having cleansed your body and calmed your mind. This feeling of inner peace ensures that your sleep is not merely restorative, but owls. Oh, deeply satisfying, leaving you refreshed and renewed upon waking. You are truly enveloped in a cocoon of tranquility, a perfect testament to the surprisingly relaxing public bath routine of the Ottoman Empire. Your journey into the deepest realms of sleep is unwavering, guided by the gentle echoes of the hammam. As you continue to float effortlessly in the realm of deep sleep, the sensory memories of the hammam become even more subtle, seamlessly integrated into the very fabric of your unconsciousness. The persistent feeling of warmth that permeates your being is now less about external heat and more about an internal glow, a core comfort that radiates outward, soothing every cell and fiber of your body. It's a feeling of inherent well-being, born from profound relaxation. The air you breathe in your dreamscape is pristine, imbued with a delicate, almost imperceptible fragrance, a blend of fresh water, a hint of clean linen, and perhaps the faintest whisper of a floral essence. This pure atmosphere cradles your lungs, making each breath feel effortless and deeply satisfying, as if your entire respiratory system has been thoroughly purified. It ensures that your sleep remains uninterrupted, a continuous cycle of peaceful inhalation and exhalation. A mainstream historical fact is that hammams were not just for the wealthy. While grand imperial hammams existed, smaller neighborhood hammams were commonplace, catering to the needs of ordinary citizens. These public baths were an essential part of daily life for all social strata, highlighting the Ottoman society's commitment to public hygiene and communal well-being. It meant that even someone of modest means could experience a degree of luxury and relaxation. It was the ultimate inclusive spa, long before the term was invented. You experience a deep sense of stillness, a complete cessation of any restless urges. Your body is a statue of repose, perfectly aligned and utterly relaxed. This immobility is not a constraint but a liberation, allowing your muscles to fully unwind and repair, preparing them for the day ahead. You are in a state of profound physical serenity, an ideal environment for the regenerative processes of sleep to occur without interruption. In your dream, you might perceive a soft, rhythmic sound, almost like a gentle heartbeat or the distant, steady drip of water. This auditory pattern is consistent and non-intrusive, a comforting background hum that further deepens your unconscious state. It's a natural lullaby, a subconscious reminder of the tranquil rhythm of life, guiding you deeper into the sweet embrace of sleep. It's like a built-in calming sound machine for your brain. A scholarly debate revolves around the precise construction techniques of the domed ceilings in Ottoman hammams. While their aesthetic beauty is undeniable, historians still discuss the specific engineering principles that allowed these massive, self-supporting structures to withstand centuries of use, especially given the constant steam and humidity. Were particular types of mortar or reinforcement used, or was it purely the mastery of geometry and masonry? The enduring stability of these architectural wonders continues to be a subject of structural analysis. They were basically building ancient architectural miracles, one brick at a time. Your mind is a vast, open expanse, completely free from the clutter and demands of waking consciousness. There are no racing thoughts, no urgent decisions, just a peaceful void where true mental rest can occur. This profound mental quietude is a direct result of the meticulous cleansing and calming journey you undertook, allowing your brain to enter the deepest cycles of sleep without disruption. It's the mental equivalent of pressing the reset button. You might feel a subtle coolness on your extremities, a pleasant sensation that balances the overall warmth radiating from your core. It's a testament to the body's natural thermoregulation, a perfect equilibrium achieved through the careful transitions between the different temperatures of the hammam rooms. This subtle thermal balance contributes to your overall comfort, ensuring that your sleep is neither too warm nor too cool. A quirky or fringe tidbit is the use of hammam visits for celebrating new mothers and their babies. After childbirth, it was customary for new mothers, often accompanied by female relatives and friends, to visit the hammam for a special cleansing and celebratory ritual. This was not just for hygiene but also for social support, allowing the new mother to reconnect with her community in a relaxing environment. It was like a baby shower, but with more steam and less diaper cake. The feeling of absolute security and well-being is constant throughout your sleep. You are safe, nurtured, and completely at ease, free from any sense of vulnerability or worry. This profound sense of peace stems from the immersive care you received at the hammam, leaving your subconscious mind in a state of tranquil assurance. You are truly in a state of blissful oblivion, perfectly poised for the most regenerative forms of sleep. Your journey through the night is a continuous extension of the serene experience you began in the public baths of the Ottoman Empire. As you continue your effortless drift through the depths of sleep, the calming essence of the hammam remains a gentle undercurrent, shaping your unconscious experience. The pervasive warmth in your body feels like a soft, internal glow, a steady comfort that radiates outwards, ensuring every cell is deeply relaxed. This warmth isn't an external heat, but an inherent state of equilibrium, a core of tranquility that anchors you firmly in restful slumber. The air around you in your dream is incredibly pure, almost pristine, carrying the faintest whispers of clean water and perhaps the subtle, refreshing scent of mint or eucalyptus, common in historical bath preparations. This pure atmosphere continuously bathes your respiratory system, making each breath feel light and invigorating, yet utterly effortless. It's a continuous cleansing from within, ensuring your lungs and mind remain unburdened, allowing for truly regenerative sleep. A mainstream historical fact is that hammams played a significant role in medical practices of the time. Physicians often prescribed hammam visits for various ailments, believing in the therapeutic benefits of steam, heat, and massage, for conditions ranging from muscle aches to respiratory issues. The hammam was seen as a vital component of holistic health, not just a place for hygiene, but a healing environment. It was essentially the original prescription for relaxation, without the need for a copay. You experience a profound sense of weightlessness, as if your physical form is gently suspended, free from the pull of gravity. This sensation allows your muscles to completely release any lingering tension, achieving a state of total flaccidity and repose. It's a physical liberation, enabling your body to enter the deepest stages of sleep, where crucial repair and regeneration occur without any impedance. You could almost feel like you're floating on a warm cloud, far above the cares of the world. In your dream, you might perceive a very faint, distant hum, a soft, continuous drone that is barely audible but profoundly soothing. It's not a mechanical sound, but perhaps the natural resonance of a vast, domed space, or the collective gentle exhalations of many peaceful sleepers. This subtle auditory backdrop is non-intrusive, a gentle wave that carries you deeper into unconsciousness, preventing any external disturbances from breaking your serene slumber. It's the universe's softest lullaby. A scholarly debate among historians concerns the exact social function of the hammam for different economic classes. While it was undeniably a social hub, did the poorer segments of society use it primarily for essential hygiene, with social interaction being secondary, while the wealthier elite indulged in extended social gatherings and leisurely pampering? The nuances of how socioeconomic status influenced the hammam experience remain a subject of ongoing historical interpretation. It makes you wonder if they had an express wash lane for those in a hurry. Your mind is a vast, tranquil ocean, completely devoid of the usual currents of thoughts and anxieties. There are no urgent memories, no future worries, just a boundless expanse of calm. This profound mental quietude is the ultimate testament to the hammam's power to reset and recalibrate your consciousness, allowing your brain to fully rest and enter the most restorative phases of sleep without any mental friction. It's the ultimate off switch for the brain. You might feel a subtle, pleasant warmth on your hands and feet, a gentle circulation that speaks to the improved blood flow induced by the bath. This sensation is not one of heat, but of comforting life, a gentle thrum of well-being that permeates your extremities. It contributes to your overall sense of physical comfort, ensuring that your sleep is deeply restful and unburdened by any discomfort. A quirky or fringe tidbit is the historical belief in the hammam's ability to purify the spirit, not just the body. Beyond physical cleanliness, many people viewed the hammam ritual as a spiritual cleansing, a way to shed negative energies and purify the soul. This belief was rooted in the Islamic emphasis on purity and cleanliness, elevating the hammam from a mere public utility to a sacred space for personal renewal. It was like a spiritual retreat, but with more bubbles. The feeling of absolute security and profound contentment is constant throughout your sleep. You are wrapped in a cocoon of peace, utterly safe and unburdened by any external concerns. This deep sense of well-being ensures that your sleep is not merely restorative, but also incredibly fulfilling, leaving you refreshed and profoundly content upon awakening. You are truly in a state of blissful oblivion, gently held by the timeless magic of the Ottoman bath, guiding you through the deepest, most tranquil night. As you continue to float effortlessly in the deep currents of sleep, the profound sense of peace initiated by the hammam remains your unwavering guide. The consistent warmth that pervades your body now feels like an intrinsic part of your being, a gentle core temperature that ensures every muscle and organ functions in perfect, relaxed harmony. It's a state of innate comfort, a deep physical ease that promises unparalleled rest. The air in your dream world is utterly pure, imbued with an ethereal freshness. You might perceive the faintest, cleanest scent, perhaps reminiscent of untouched mountain air or newly washed linen. This pristine atmosphere continuously nourishes your lungs, making each breath feel profoundly satisfying and utterly effortless. It's a continuous internal cleansing, ensuring that your respiratory system remains clear and calm, allowing for uninterrupted and deeply restorative sleep. You are literally breathing in peace. A mainstream historical fact is that hammams were often places where intricate social rituals unfolded. For women in particular, the bathhouse served as a vital social space where friendships were forged, gossip was exchanged, and important life events, such as engagements and childbirths, were celebrated. It was a space of female camaraderie and solidarity, providing an important counterpoint to the more rigid social structures of the outside world. It was basically the original girls' night out, but with a lot more steam. You experience a deep and profound sense of stillness, a complete absence of any physical restlessness. Your body is a study in repose, perfectly aligned and utterly motionless. This stillness is not a state of being trapped, but rather a liberation, allowing your muscles to fully release any residual tension and embark on complete regeneration. It's a physical surrender to the power of deep sleep, unimpeded by any discomfort or need for adjustment. In your dream, you might perceive a soft, rhythmic pulsation, almost like the gentle lapping of waves against a distant shore. It's a continuous, soothing sound that is barely audible but profoundly calming. This subtle auditory backdrop is non-intrusive, a gentle rhythmic embrace that guides you deeper into unconsciousness, preventing any external disturbances from breaking your serene slumber. It's a natural sonic blanket, wrapping you in auditory tranquility. A scholarly debate among historians concerns the environmental impact of hammam operations. Given the continuous need for heated water and steam, significant amounts of fuel, wood, or charcoal would have been consumed, raising questions about deforestation and air pollution in Ottoman cities. While hammams provided essential public services, their ecological footprint is a subject of ongoing discussion, highlighting the challenges of urban living in pre-industrial societies. It makes you wonder if they had ancient environmentalists protesting outside. Your mind is a boundless, serene sky, completely clear of any clouds of thought or anxiety. There are no racing concerns, no urgent memories, just an expansive canvas of tranquility. This profound mental quietude is the ultimate testament to the hammam's ability to completely reset your mental landscape, allowing your brain to enter the deepest and most restorative phases of sleep without any mental static. It's the ultimate mental detox. You might feel a subtle, pleasant tingling sensation across your scalp, a gentle echo of the invigorating head massage you received. This sensation is not one of discomfort, but rather of gentle stimulation and enhanced circulation, contributing to an overall feeling of well-being and subtle energy flow. It's a soothing reminder of the personalized care that was so integral to the hammam experience. A quirky or fringe tidbit is the use of hammams as safe havens during times of conflict or unrest. Due to their sturdy construction, often with thick walls and domes, and their essential function, hammams were sometimes informally used as shelters by civilians seeking refuge from street skirmishes or even bombardments. Their deep foundations and solid masonry provided a degree of protection, making them unexpected sanctuaries in times of turmoil. Who knew a bathhouse could also be a bomb shelter? The feeling of absolute peace and profound contentment is a continuous thread throughout your slumber. You are perfectly safe, entirely nurtured, and utterly unburdened by any external demands. This deep sense of well-being ensures that your sleep is not merely restorative, but also incredibly fulfilling, leaving you refreshed and profoundly content upon awakening. You are truly suspended in a state of blissful oblivion, gently held by the timeless magic of the Ottoman bath, guiding you through the deepest, most tranquil night. As you journey further into the tranquil depths of your sleep, the comforting presence of the hammam continues to envelop you, a gentle cocoon of warmth and serenity. The pervasive heat from the bath, now an intrinsic part of your inner being, acts like a constant, soothing current flowing through your veins, ensuring every cell is bathed in a profound sense of ease. It's a deep, systemic relaxation that allows your body to truly rest and rejuvenate without any lingering tension. The air in your dreamscape is suffused with an almost tangible purity, carrying the faintest hint of a refreshing, natural fragrance. Perhaps the clean scent of wet stone or freshly cut cedar, often used in hammam architecture. This pristine atmosphere continuously cleanses and calms your respiratory system, making each breath feel effortless and incredibly satisfying. It's an ongoing internal purification, ensuring your lungs remain clear and your mind unburdened, allowing for deeply uninterrupted sleep. You are breathing in clarity. A mainstream historical fact is the hammam's role in promoting personal and community hygiene, especially in pre-modern cities where private bathing facilities were rare. Regular visits to the public bath were essential for preventing the spread of disease and maintaining public health. This emphasis on cleanliness was not just a social custom, but a pragmatic necessity, highlighting the forward-thinking approach of Ottoman urban planning. They were essentially public health centers, disguised as places of leisure. You feel an absolute stillness within your body, a complete cessation of any restless impulses. Your limbs are heavy with relaxation, perfectly aligned and utterly quiescent. This immobility is not a restriction, but a profound liberation, allowing your muscles to fully decompress and undergo optimal repair without any subconscious twitching or discomfort. It's a physical surrender to the restorative power of deep sleep, unimpeded by any lingering tension. In your dream, you might perceive a soft, rhythmic whooshing sound, like the gentle movement of air through a large, open space, or the distant sigh of steam escaping. This continuous, soothing sound is barely audible but profoundly calming. It forms a gentle auditory backdrop that guides you deeper into unconsciousness, preventing any external disturbances from breaking your serene slumber. It's a natural white noise, perfectly tuned to your peaceful rest. A scholarly debate among historians concerns the spiritual significance of the hammam beyond mere physical cleanliness. While Islamic tradition emphasizes ritual purity, some scholars argue that the hammam experience itself, with its focus on purification, communal gathering, and contemplative atmosphere, took on a deeper, almost mystical significance for many patrons, becoming a space for spiritual reflection and renewal. Was it just a bath, or was it also a pilgrimage of sorts? The precise blend of the secular and sacred remains a fascinating area of inquiry. It's like a spa day for your soul. Your mind is a vast, calm lake, its surface perfectly still, reflecting nothing but the deep peace within. There are no ripples of thought, no currents of anxiety, just an expansive tranquility. This profound mental quietude is the ultimate testament to the hammam's ability to completely quiet your internal dialogue, allowing your brain to enter the deepest and most regenerative phases of sleep without any mental static. It's the ultimate mental reset button. You might feel a subtle, pleasant pressure across your back and shoulders, a gentle echo of the relaxing massage you received on the Göbektashi. This sensation is not one of discomfort, but rather of supportive weight and comforting contact, contributing to an overall feeling of being cradled and cared for. It's a soothing reminder of the skilled hands that nurtured your body, even in the depths of your sleep. A quirky or fringe tidbit is the use of hammams for artistic and poetic inspiration. Many Ottoman poets and artists found creative solace and inspiration within the tranquil confines of the bathhouse. The interplay of light and steam, the human forms, and the communal atmosphere often served as muses for their work, leading to a rich tradition of hammam-themed poetry and miniatures. It was like a giant, steamy art studio, but with more naked people. The feeling of absolute well-being and profound security is a continuous thread throughout your slumber. You are perfectly safe, entirely nurtured, and utterly unburdened by any external demands. This deep sense of peace ensures that your sleep is not merely restorative, but also incredibly fulfilling, leaving you refreshed and profoundly content upon awakening. You are truly suspended in a state of blissful oblivion, gently held by the timeless magic of the Ottoman bath, guiding you through the deepest, most tranquil night. As your sleep continues its deep, unwavering journey, the profound tranquility generated by the hammam becomes even more deeply embedded in your subconscious. The steady, comforting warmth within your body feels like a gently glowing hearth, radiating solace outwards, ensuring every cell and fiber is steeped in utter repose. It's a deep-seated physical contentment that allows your entire being to enter the most restorative phases of sleep without any disruption. The air in your dream world is exquisitely pure, carrying the faint, almost ethereal scent of clean steam, and perhaps a whisper of a soothing herbal infusion, like chamomile or lavender, used in traditional Ottoman perfumery. This pristine atmosphere continuously bathes your respiratory system, making each breath feel profoundly effortless and deeply satisfying. It's an ongoing internal purification, ensuring your lungs remain clear and your mind unburdened, allowing for deeply uninterrupted sleep. You are breathing in serenity itself. A mainstream historical fact is the significant role hammams played in formal and informal social networking. For merchants, they were places to discuss deals and forge partnerships in a relaxed, trusting environment. For ordinary citizens, they were forums for community news, sharing advice, and maintaining social bonds. The hammam was a crucial institution for reinforcing social cohesion and facilitating communication across different strata of Ottoman society. It was like the original LinkedIn, but with less awkward small talk. You experience an absolute physical stillness, a complete cessation of any restless urges or unconscious movements. Your body is a statue of perfect relaxation, every muscle utterly flaccid and at peace. This profound immobility is not a constraint, but a liberation, allowing your muscles to fully repair and regenerate without any subconscious stirring or discomfort. It's a total physical surrender to the power of deep sleep, unburdened by any lingering tension. In your dream, you might perceive a soft, rhythmic dripping sound, like water slowly falling into a quiet pool. This continuous, soothing sound is barely audible but profoundly calming. It forms a gentle auditory backdrop that guides you deeper into unconsciousness, preventing any external disturbances from breaking your serene slumber. It's the sound of tranquility itself, a perfect companion for your journey into rest. A scholarly debate among historians concerns the extent of the hammam's influence on architectural design and bathing culture in other parts of the world. While Roman and Byzantine bathhouses were precedents, the unique Ottoman elements, particularly the central gerbek tashi and the sequence of rooms, undoubtedly inspired later bath traditions in regions that came under Ottoman influence or engaged in extensive trade with the empire. How directly did these ideas transfer, and where were they adapted or reinterpreted? The precise pathways of this cultural diffusion remain a subject of detailed historical inquiry. It's like tracing the spread of a good architectural trend across continents. Your mind is a vast, empty canvas, completely free from the usual patterns of thought or emotional currents. There are no urgent thoughts, no lingering worries, just an expansive, serene emptiness. This profound mental quietude is the ultimate testament to the hammam's ability to completely clear your mental landscape, allowing your brain to enter the deepest and most restorative phases of sleep without any mental interference. It's the ultimate mental vacation. You might feel a subtle, pleasant warmth across your eyelids, a gentle echo of the moist heat that enveloped your face in the steam room. This sensation is not one of discomfort, but rather of gentle solace, contributing to an overall feeling of being cocooned and protected. It's a soothing reminder of the enveloping comfort that was so central to the hammam experience. A quirky or fringe tidbit is the custom of leaving offerings or small tokens of gratitude at hammams. Patrons, particularly after experiencing a profound sense of well-being or believing they had been healed, would sometimes leave small coins, sweets, or even locks of hair as a sign of appreciation for the bath attendants or to the hammam itself, seen as a benevolent entity. It was like a tip jar, but with a touch of spiritual reverence. The feeling of absolute and profound contentment is a continuous thread throughout your slumber. You are perfectly safe, entirely nurtured, and utterly unburdened by any external concerns. This deep sense of peace ensures that your sleep is not merely restorative, but also incredibly fulfilling, leaving you refreshed and profoundly content upon awakening. You are truly suspended in a state of blissful oblivion, gently held by the timeless magic of the Ottoman bath, guiding you through the deepest, most tranquil night. As you continue your effortless descent into the deepest stages of sleep, the calming echoes of the hammam remain a pervasive presence, weaving themselves into the very fabric of your unconsciousness. The consistent, gentle warmth within your body feels like a steady, soft embrace, radiating outwards from your core, ensuring every nerve and muscle is steeped in utter, blissful repose. It's a profound, physiological contentment that allows your entire being to surrender completely to the restorative power of sleep. The air in your dreamscape is suffused with an indescribable purity, carrying the faintest, most exquisite aroma. Perhaps a blend of clean marble, fresh steam, and a subtle, calming spice like cardamom or cinnamon, sometimes used in traditional Ottoman coffee or sweet treats served after baths. This pristine atmosphere continuously purifies and calms your respiratory system, making each breath feel profoundly effortless and deeply satisfying. It's an ongoing internal cleansing, ensuring your lungs remain clear and your mind unburdened, allowing for deeply uninterrupted sleep. You are breathing in true tranquility. A mainstream historical fact is the significant role of hammams in the daily routines of Ottoman women, offering a unique space for autonomy and social interaction away from the male-dominated public sphere. These women's sections were vibrant hubs where they could socialize, relax, and discuss matters freely, often enjoying more personal freedom than they experienced outside the bathhouse walls. It was a cherished sanctuary, a place where their voices could truly be heard without societal constraints. It was their own special club, minus the secret handshake. You experience an absolute, unwavering physical stillness, a complete cessation of any restless urges or even the slightest unconscious movements. Your body is a tableau of perfect relaxation, every limb utterly flaccid and at peace. This profound immobility is not a restriction, but a boundless liberation, allowing your muscles to fully unwind, repair, and regenerate without any subconscious stirring or discomfort. It's a total physical surrender to the power of deep sleep, unburdened by any lingering tension. In your dream, you might perceive a soft, rhythmic swishing sound, like the gentle movement of water over a large, smooth surface, or the whisper of fine fabric. This continuous, soothing sound is barely audible but profoundly calming. It forms a gentle auditory backdrop that guides you deeper into unconsciousness, preventing any external disturbances from breaking your serene slumber. It's the natural soundtrack to pure rest, perfectly harmonized with your peaceful sleep. A scholarly debate among historians concerns the economic sustainability of hammams and their funding models. While many were endowed by charitable waqfs, their operational costs, including water, fuel, and staff wages, were considerable. How did hammams balance accessibility for all with the need for financial viability? Were entrance fees sufficient, or did they rely heavily on donations and endowments? The economics of maintaining these essential public services remain a complex subject of historical analysis. It makes you wonder if they had an ancient equivalent of a fundraising gala for the bathhouse. Your mind is a boundless, crystal-clear expanse, completely devoid of any specific thoughts or emotional currents. There are no urgent plans, no lingering anxieties, just an expansive, serene emptiness. This profound mental quietude is the ultimate testament to the hammam's ability to completely dissolve your mental static, allowing your brain to enter the deepest and most restorative phases of sleep without any cognitive interference. It's the ultimate brain vacation. You might feel a subtle, pleasant warmth radiating from your core, spreading gently outwards to your extremities. This sensation is not one of external heat, but rather of internal vitality and perfect circulation, a gentle thrum of well-being that permeates your entire being. It contributes to your overall feeling of being perfectly balanced and cared for, even in the deepest reaches of your unconsciousness. A quirky or fringe tidbit is the historical use of hammams for artistic and cultural performances, particularly during festive occasions. While rare, some grand hammams might host shadow puppet plays, karigars and hasavat, musical performances, or even storytelling sessions, especially during evening hours or for private events. These unique cultural integrations transformed the bathhouse from a purely utilitarian space into a vibrant center of entertainment and communal celebration. Who knew your steam bath could come with a live show? The feeling of absolute safety and profound contentment is a continuous thread throughout your slumber. You are perfectly secure, entirely nurtured, and utterly unburdened by any external demands or worries. This deep sense of peace ensures that your sleep is not merely restorative, but also incredibly fulfilling, leaving you refreshed and profoundly content upon awakening. You are truly suspended in a state of blissful oblivion, gently held by the timeless magic of the Ottoman bath, guiding you through the deepest, most tranquil night. As you continue your tranquil journey through the deepest realms of sleep, the essence of the hammam is now completely intertwined with your very being, a silent, powerful force guiding your rest. The consistent, gentle warmth within your body feels like a perfectly calibrated internal thermostat, maintaining an ideal state of comfort and ensuring every muscle and nerve fiber remains utterly relaxed, fostering profound physiological restoration. The air in your dream world is indescribably pure, infused with an almost sacred freshness. You might perceive the faintest, most comforting aroma, perhaps a delicate blend of clean cotton, warm stone, and a subtle, natural perfume like amber, sometimes used to scent clothing or skin. This pristine atmosphere continuously cleanses and calms your respiratory system, making each breath feel utterly effortless and deeply satisfying. It's an ongoing internal purification, ensuring your lungs remain clear and your mind unburdened, allowing for deeply uninterrupted sleep. You are breathing in absolute peace. A mainstream historical fact is the architectural sophistication of Ottoman hammams, designed not only for functionality, but also for beauty and spiritual upliftment. The light filtering through the star-shaped perforations in the domes, the intricate tilework, and the harmonious proportions of the chambers all contributed to a multi-sensory experience that elevated bathing from a mere chore to a profound ritual. Every detail was meticulously planned to create an environment conducive to both physical and mental well-being. They built places of cleanliness that were truly works of art. You experience an absolute, unwavering, and profound physical stillness, a complete cessation of any restless urges or even the slightest, most subconscious movements. Your body is a perfect sculpture of repose, every limb utterly flaccid, every muscle completely at peace. This deep immobility is not a restriction, but a boundless liberation, allowing your muscles to fully unwind, repair, and regenerate without any subconscious stirring or discomfort. It's a total physical surrender to the power of deep sleep, unburdened by any lingering tension. In your dream, you might perceive a soft, rhythmic echo, like a distant, gentle splash followed by a serene ripple. This continuous, soothing sound is barely audible but profoundly calming. It forms a gentle auditory backdrop that guides you deeper into unconsciousness, preventing any external disturbances from breaking your serene slumber. It's the subtle melody of tranquility, perfectly harmonized with your peaceful rest. A scholarly debate among historians concerns the extent to which hammams facilitated cultural exchange. As travelers, merchants, and soldiers moved across the vast Ottoman Empire, they would undoubtedly visit local hammams. Did these interactions lead to the sharing of bathing techniques, architectural ideas, or even social customs between diverse regions and peoples? The hammam, as a crucible of cultural diffusion, remains a fascinating area of historical inquiry. It's like a cultural melting pot, but with more steam and fewer spices. Your mind is a vast, calm, and luminous void, completely devoid of any specific thoughts, images, or emotional currents. There are no urgent thoughts, no lingering anxieties, just an expansive, serene emptiness. This profound mental quietude is the ultimate testament to the hammam's ability to completely silence your internal chatter, allowing your brain to enter the deepest and most restorative phases of sleep without any cognitive interference. It's the ultimate mental cleanse. You might feel a subtle, pleasant tingling sensation across your entire body, a gentle echo of the enhanced circulation and revitalized skin from your deep cleansing. This sensation is not one of discomfort, but rather of gentle vitality and profound well-being, a subtle hum of perfect health that permeates your entire being. It contributes to your overall feeling of being perfectly balanced and cared for, even in the deepest reaches of your unconsciousness. A quirky or fringe tidbit is the concept of hammam etiquette for pets, particularly cats. In some hammams, especially those with an attached courtyard or garden, stray cats would sometimes wander in, drawn by the warmth and the occasional scraps of food. While not officially allowed, many attendants would tolerate their presence, providing them with water, perhaps seeing them as good luck or simply part of the natural environment of a bustling public space. Imagine trying to explain the hammam rules to a cat. The feeling of absolute safety and profound contentment is a continuous thread throughout your slumber. You are perfectly secure, entirely nurtured, and utterly unburdened by any external demands or worries. This deep sense of peace ensures that your sleep is not merely restorative, but also incredibly fulfilling, leaving you refreshed and profoundly content upon awakening. You are truly suspended in a state of blissful oblivion, gently held by the timeless magic of the Ottoman bath, guiding you through the deepest, most tranquil night. As you remain suspended in the boundless tranquility of deep sleep, the soothing essence of the hammam has fully permeated your being, now an intrinsic part of your subconscious landscape. The consistent, gentle warmth within your body feels like a soft, living energy, radiating outward from your core, ensuring every cell and fiber is steeped in a state of profound, unwavering repose. It's a deep, systemic peace that allows your entire organism to achieve maximum restoration without the slightest hint of tension. The air in your dream world is exquisitely pure, infused with an almost sacred cleanliness. You might perceive the faintest, most comforting aroma, perhaps a delicate blend of warm, damp earth, the clean scent of fresh water, and a subtle, calming woodsy note, like cedar or sandalwood, frequently used in furniture or architectural elements within hammams. This pristine atmosphere continuously cleanses and calms your respiratory system, making each breath feel utterly effortless and deeply satisfying. It's an ongoing internal purification, ensuring your lungs remain clear and your mind unburdened, allowing for deeply uninterrupted sleep. You are breathing in absolute serenity. A mainstream historical fact is the hammam's central role in rites of passage and celebrations. Beyond bridal baths, special hammam visits were organized for events like circumcision ceremonies for boys, or simply to mark significant birthdays. These events often involved elaborate preparations, feasting, music, and extended periods of joyous communal bathing, transforming the functional space into a vibrant venue for life's most cherished moments. It was a place where memories were made, often with a lot of foam and laughter. You experience an absolute, unwavering, and profound physical stillness, a complete cessation of any restless urges or even the slightest, most subconscious movements. Your body is a perfect, motionless sculpture of repose, every limb utterly flaccid, every muscle completely at peace. This deep immobility is not a restriction, but a boundless liberation, allowing your muscles to fully unwind, repair, and regenerate without any subconscious stirring or discomfort. It's a total physical surrender to the power of deep sleep, unburdened by any lingering tension. In your dream, you might perceive a soft, rhythmic whoosh and gurgle, like the gentle sound of water filling and emptying a large, distant basin. This continuous, soothing sound is barely audible but profoundly calming. It forms a gentle auditory backdrop that guides you deeper into unconsciousness, preventing any external disturbances from breaking your serene slumber. It's the gentle symphony of water, perfectly harmonized with your peaceful rest. A scholarly debate among historians concerns the individual versus communal experience within the hammam. While the social aspect is well documented, how much personal introspection and solitary relaxation occurred amidst the communal activity? Did patrons consciously seek moments of quiet contemplation, or was the social dynamic always dominant? The balance between shared experience and individual solace within the hammam remains a nuanced area of historical interpretation. It makes you wonder if they had a quiet zone for those who just wanted to chill. Your mind is a vast, calm, and utterly transparent void, completely devoid of any specific thoughts, images, or emotional currents. There are no urgent tasks, no lingering anxieties, just an expansive, serene emptiness. This profound mental quietude is the ultimate testament to the hammam's ability to completely dissolve your mental static, allowing your brain to enter the deepest and most restorative phases of sleep without any cognitive interference. It's the ultimate mental purification. You might feel a subtle, pleasant warmth across your entire being, a gentle echo of the comprehensive heat and care from your bath. This sensation is not one of discomfort, but rather of gentle vitality and profound well-being, a subtle hum of perfect health that permeates your entire body. It contributes to your overall feeling of being perfectly balanced and cared for, even in the deepest reaches of your unconsciousness. A quirky or fringe tidbit is the belief in hammam jinn, or benevolent spirits residing within the bathhouses. Some folk traditions held that certain hammams were home to friendly jinn who could bless patrons with good fortune, health, or even grant wishes, especially if treated with respect and love. Small offerings. These beliefs added a mystical layer to the hammam experience, making it not just a place of physical cleansing, but also a site of potential spiritual encounter. Imagine hoping for a genie while getting a back scrub. The feeling of absolute safety and profound contentment is a continuous thread throughout your slumber. You are perfectly secure, entirely nurtured, and utterly unburdened by any external demands or worries. This deep sense of peace ensures that your sleep is not merely restorative, but also incredibly fulfilling, leaving you refreshed and profoundly content upon awakening. You are truly suspended in a state of blissful oblivion, gently held by the timeless magic of the Ottoman bath, guiding you through the deepest, most tranquil night. So, as the last echoes of the Ottoman hammam fade into the quietude of your mind, allow the profound sense of peace to settle even deeper within you. Your body, cleansed and nurtured, feels wonderfully light, yet comfortably grounded, ready for the deepest, most rejuvenating sleep. Imagine yourself floating gently on a calm, warm current, the softest whispers of steam and rosewater guiding you into a serene dreamscape. All the worries of the day have been washed away, leaving you with nothing but a clear mind and a tranquil heart. There's nothing left to do, nowhere to be, but here, in this perfect moment of restful surrender. Just breathe deeply, evenly, letting each exhalation carry away any lingering thoughts, any last traces of tension. The world outside is quiet now, wrapped in its own peaceful slumber, and you are a part of that perfect stillness. Your eyelids feel pleasantly heavy, your muscles completely relaxed, your mind utterly at peace. Allow yourself to drift effortlessly into the soft embrace of unconsciousness, knowing that you are safe, cherished, and utterly serene. Let the comforting warmth of your journey tonight guide you into the sweetest, most restorative sleep. Good night.